We feared this day would come when the lands are ruined and the champions of the light can no longer save those in need. But I will.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Diablo 3. This is all in continuation of the last 3 videos, just letting you guys know, so if you have any comments that I need to read, I have not read them yet. I usually try and record 7 episodes before I release a new one in a series that I just start out, so that's typically how it goes. Also, the game has been running ever since I Alt F4'd, so everything we've explored so far is still explored. In the last episode, we dealt with a lot of dialogue, a ton of dialogue, really,
Don't
and
tell
we...
anyone, but I've got some new items you really
Nothing important, okay. We dealt with the blacksmith and his wife, as well as his apprentice, who unfortunately has been defeated by evil. The forces of hell are slowly taking over the regions nearby Tristram once again. And this is really the first time we get to explore these regions outside of Tristram, because in Diablo 1... we ended up just going into the cathedral, which we've already done in this game now. And it's kind of cool seeing all this stuff. Also, when all those effects went off, it dropped my frame rate to 48 frames. What the hell? That doesn't sound right. I think something's up with the VSync in this game, though. Like I said, I don't think it's particularly well optimized when you try and force the frame rate down, if that makes any sense. It's one of those weird games where if you use the frame limiter in-game, it goes to that frame limit, and then you subtract like 3 FPS. It doesn't make any sense at all. But I'm trying to make this experience seem as smooth as possible, and usually OBS doesn't like high frame rates, right? So, gotta play it safe, man. Gotta play it safe. Hopefully allow for a more pleasurable experience for you all. Oh, they ain't dead yet. Ooh, Den of the Fallen. Okay. We need to find the Cemetery of the Forsaken, so this is a side area, I would assume. Oh, here we go. And boom. Nice. It feels pretty satisfying. I really do enjoy using the corpse explosion. All the effects and the animations here, and the sound effects especially, are just really good. Super atmospheric, too, in the environments. Really menacing and foreboding. I like it a lot. Very drab and dark. And there's just a skeleton hanging out. He has little horns. That means she was a demon. What a cutie. Oh, you want to come and play? Okay. Take that. I wonder how carrions taste. If they have, like, lightning to them. I wonder if they taste like eel. I'm really curious. You guys ever think about that? There's gotta be some, like, weird demon-consuming cult in this world, right? Like, people that hunt demons and eat them. There's gotta be, right? Even though demons are, like, twisted forms of human beings, there's, not only demons that eat demons, but, like, you know, humans that eat demons. And obviously, we have cannibals, so, I mean, if we have cannibals in real life, there ought to be cannibal demons and people that eat demons, man. Probably a good amount of money to be made on that black market, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I gotta make sure I get my essence back. I'll say it's probably not the best way to get my essence back with the scythe. It could be great in packs, but single target is not particularly great, but neither is the other spike ability, right? Oh, Bone Spear got an upgrade. Ooh, nice. A Bone Spear Blighted Marrow. Damage is increased by 15% for each enemy Bone Spear passes through. Ooh. So the last enemy it hits, it's the toughest, or it's the most damage you do. Cool. It is quite satisfying lining these shots up, too. Oh, here we go. Oh! Big damage.
This will be a challenge.
Right, we got the Golden Boys, legendary enemies. Or whatever you would call them, I don't know. One of the great mysteries of Diablo for me forever, because people will tell me what it is, and I'll be like, oh, that's interesting, and then I forget. So far, pretty enjoyable difficulty. It doesn't feel too difficult, but it doesn't feel too easy either. Kind of like it. Again, as we level, depending on our gear, the game will be easier.
So much more now.
The game will be easier or harder, depending, right? It's very gear-based. All right, let's check out this new lore.
I was able to trace some carrion bats back to one of their nests. What I found shocked me. The nest itself is a living organism, a mature bat that has been mutated by the darkest of magics. I no longer doubt that demonic forces have corrupted these creatures.
I have no doubt either, Decade Kane. Wait, world, new Tristram. Did we already do this? Okay, yeah, we already did this one. Okay, our first bit of world building. Nothing for quests. People seems to be all the same. And bestiary. Then we've already done all this stuff. Yeah, alright, good. Good. He's got the carrion nest, so a nest that produces carrions. Not to be confused with a nest that produces Karens. That would be more haunting than anything, and all grocery store managers beware. If you see a nest full of Karen, your days are numbered. Oops. That's what happens when you try and corpse explode. No corpses. At least if I can kill stuff, then we're good. It's kind of a weird class. It's like, it starts weak in the engagement, and then if enough corpses appear, then you're solid. Also, we've been gathering items here and there. Let's get this one. I think the toughness decrease is fine. Oh, thorns damage, so when we take hits, it'll be reduced. Oh, cool. Yeah, we get hearts now. We get freaking bleeding hearts. Does this give me anything? Oh, it gives you +1 damage. So, okay, I think if we do this and then this, we do basically the same amount of damage. Actually, we do slightly more. All right, well, there you go. And I get this cool-ass heart. Look at it. It's even beating. What is this, Dishonored? Oh, my God. Actually, we should play through Dishonored. Oh, guys, there's too many video games to play. I still want to play through StarCraft as well after Diablo 3. Even though I know I've said multiple times, like, we should go back to the other Diablo games, which I think we will. I just kind of want to also do other Blizzard games, too. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I just really enjoy a lot of these earlier Blizzard titles, although Diablo 3 being a little bit later in their lifespan, I still find quite enjoyable. Again, I've been someone that's never really had too much of an issue with Diablo 3 ever since they've patched it to this current state. I mean, back in the day, it was a lot harder, too, right? When you had the auction house, because everything really relied on that auction house. If you didn't know, if you weren't privy, basically there was an in-game store which you could sell things for real money or in-game currency. And essentially a lot of the time, legendaries would just never drop, right? Like, this King Leoric's hat would never have dropped for us in vanilla Diablo 3, like patch 1.0. We would have had to buy that shit on the market or get extremely lucky on a drop. I may be lying a little bit there because probably King Leoric himself does drop it. Who knows, right? But there was a huge patch that came out a few years back that really improved a lot of the game. I think it was around the time the console versions were coming out when the game saw huge improvements. And by the way, if you don't have this game on PC already, check it out on like Nintendo Switch or PS4. Like, if you're at all interested in seeing what I'm playing here, like, this game is fantastic on console, and you can play with multiple people on controllers. I'm not sponsored by Blizzard. Blizzard doesn't sponsor anyone, let's be real. But this is a great, fun time with friends. Like, all the Diablo games are a lot of fun with friends, but Diablo 3 is a nice couch co-op game. Like, who would have thought a Diablo game would be couch co-op? Like, bringing in the old days of LAN play. I guess one of the flaws of it is the fact that you're always online. And that's another issue I have with, like, StarCraft 2 as well. It's just always online, no real LAN, which made tournaments kind of dumb because you're always dealing with latency. But I don't know, man. There's a lot to like about this game, too. Man, I hate these wallers. They're the worst. we go. At least we got the chunky boy. Alright. Oh, we got new stuff. Corpse Lance. Alright. Target an enemy to summon projectiles from nearby corpses that cause 1,750% weapon damage as physical to the target. Wow. Sure. So this is like single target damage from corpses as opposed to AoE. Probably not as good for us right now, but why not, right?
That is not possible.
Okay, so you have to target the person, right? For single target, that makes sense. And then whatever corpses are nearby will be popped. All right. This is one of the better things about playing through the game a little bit slower too. You get to learn all the abilities by tiptoeing through the levels on normal. I do quite enjoy that. I think we want the health. Yeah, look at the chunky health there. I mean, we're a necromancer. We're just like an old dude that hangs out in the closet all day, reading books in the middle of his freaking basement. And apparently his closet's in the basement too. I know. What happens when you don't think things through when you're trying to say them? All right, get back. Get back here. Yeah. All right. Oh!
I'm afraid not.
What the hell? The range on this thing. All right. Well, that's definitely single target god tier. I don't know if it's worth it yet, just because of the situation we're in. But man, that was fun. Gotta say, that is fun. And the only resource it takes is corpses, so we're not really taking out of our essence pool. Hey, nice, a resplendent. I hope I didn't miss one earlier. I kind of feel like I did, but I don't know. In the other like dungeons we've been into. All right, so that's cool. Found a pretty cool scythe, but a really nice freaking shield here. Kind of makes the decision a little bit harder. But oh wait, this is a one-handed scythe, I think. Well, there you go. Get rid of the heart. Sure, our damage goes up by a bit, like 1. But I think this is better than enough to see. Go for the rare bracers. Look at that. We're already chilling with a bunch of yellow gear. Not bad. Not bad at all. I still think we need to get this hammer. Oh, by the way, so now we can use these things to teleport back out of dungeons. Very nice. Thank you. Whereas in Diablo 2, though, they kind of had the levels flow forward, so you didn't really have to leave the dungeon, usually, I don't think. Not often, anyway. But also, in Median XL, you can move real fast, and in Vanilla Diablo 2, you can just sprint around, so it didn't make it so bad. Alright, you know what? I'm going to go back to Corpse Explosion, just for now. Just because these guys are a little bit lesser boys. Once I unlock some more abilities, I might actually keep that single target in there for bosses and stuff. The thing is, Necromancer does require a lot of bodies, it seems so far. Like, if you're fighting a boss and there's no corpses, you might just not be doing enough damage to the opponent. Like, I do get this bone spear right now, right? It's okay damage, it's not terrible, but could be better, you know? Oh, hello. See, like, we're not doing bad damage right now anyway. Oops. See the walls. I hate the walls, man. How dare you! Get him. I also love the physics on all the dead bodies. Ugh, so good. This game was cool as hell when it came out, though. Just, like, the animations alone, it's kind of blew me away. Even though the balancing in the game was kind of potato. We go for this? Reduces all resource costs by 6%. Okay, never mind. I know the damage up is usually pretty sick. Probably want to go for that more often than not, but I kind of like the lower resource cost. And I have a damn scythe, bro. It's cool. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, God. It is yeeting me across the board. Blow him up. Yeah, very nice. It was a lot of fun, man. All right, we got short staff of wounding. Easy, very nice. All right, we already went in here, right? Yeah, Den of the Fallen. All the skeletal bones. I appreciate a lot of the clarity in the game too. I think I was mentioning a bit of that before with even just the chest that you run across in the game. Clarity I find to be one of the most important things in most video games. And I think Diablo 3 really speaks to me closely in terms of like how you should do clarity in a video game, at least when using UI, and having options to like turn off the. I think you can turn this off for like if you hover over these, as you can see, they highlight as my mouse cursor becomes closer to them to show me that hey, you're currently selecting these corpses. I think that's really cool. Like I'm gonna nuke all these corpses if I hit Q, or 1 rather. We're not playing League. Yeah, I think that's good. That's really good. Clarity is great, man. I really like that stuff. And I'm pretty sure you can turn this shit off, too, if you don't want it. Like, I turned the health bars off, so you only see them if you're clicking on them. You might want to have the health bars on, though, if you're going to be playing on harder difficulties, or if you're playing on hardcore. So you have a better understanding of just how rough something's going to be. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Damn. I was hoping for some lore books. Anything, man. Anything. You can do most recent, right? Okay, good.
This world can abide you no longer.
Give me that pool of reflection real quick. Thank you. Sometimes there's like seasonal achievements for doing certain things. Here, I'll look at the seasonal stuff to see if there's any like break 35 objects or something. Let me take a look here. Again, this is so we can get this Necromancer armor, which is level 70 should be. Ooh, look at the wings. They're like little spider tendrils. Cool. That's cute. What the hell is this stuff? Blood Rush. I don't even know what any of this stuff is. I'm sure it's dope though. All right, begin again. Complete Nephilim Rift. Well, that's not gonna happen until we beat the game. Wait, no, we can just do Nephilim Rifts at any level, can't we? It's adventure mode stuff, though. A new start, complete 5 bounties. Well, we're not doing that right now. It's adventure mode. Seasonal socketing, socket 5 enemies, or socket 5 gems, easy. A life with meaning, raise a blacksmith to level 10. Well, these are all max level, I think. I think level 10 is the first set of levels, and then level 15 is the max. Whoa, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers! Oh! Okay, we're good. That's alright. I've already spoiled one of the bosses anyway.
This world can abide you no longer.
This world can abide you no longer.
My insight grows.
Indeed it does, my friend. What the hell? Oh, it's automatic. Command skeleton. Oh, that's convenient as shit. That is convenient as shit. Cost 50 essence? Really? Command. Your skeleton minions to attack the target and increase their damage by 50%. Okay, that costs 50 essence, but the passive is raise skeletons from the ground every 2 seconds to a max of 7 skeletons. Skeleton minions deal 50% attack or of your weapon attack. Okay, so half of whatever the hell I'm doing. So weapon damage, does that just mean my current weapon equip, not my actual damage per second? I guess so. I guess that makes sense. This is just an overall stat with everything combined. But a lot of your other things do incredibly affect your damage overall. But okay, so these guys are going to do 7.45 damage per whatever. But there's 7 of them, so that's pretty good. Still a lot of damage that can be dished out. There we go. We got our skeleton army already. Ain't that cute? I love that it's a passive. I can't tell you how many times in Median XL where I'm just like, I have to resummon all my boys. It's like a little bit of a pain, but it's also like kind of a nice bit of micromanagement or macro management, however you want to call it. I don't know. It's a lot of fun though. Hold on here. We got some new stuff. Execution. Enemies below 20% health have a 5% chance to be decapitated instantly. Now, is that all enemies? Could that be included with bosses? I'm sure it's potential. And of course, yeah, there you go. Command skeletons there. All right, cool. Did this already got accepted, right? Okay, good. And of course, these are all can be switched around. It's not locked into one specific ability. And I'm sure a lot of people in the comments have played Diablo 3 before. I'm just trying to explain it for anyone that may have not have played Diablo 3 before or is currently up to date with it. So I try and do my best to explain this stuff. As Diablo 3 is a game that I am most familiar with in the series. Empowered Shrine. Thank you very much. Search for the Chancellor's Altar. Well, first let's go back to New Tristram. I guess I probably shouldn't have clicked on that yet, because I just want to see if there's any more dialogue. You never know. Nope. Okay. Okay, for now, our stash is going to be full of this stuff. It's going to look like crap for now. Oh, nice. So we have to right-click all this stuff. It's going to look like trash for now, but I promise you... We're going to dismantle all this stuff the moment we get access to haedrig's hammer. Alright. We only have like T-minus 2 minutes until our darn weapon is... or our EXP bonus is over. And we have to find all these doors. These are all randomized too. I think anyway. It's either this section or there's a later section where there's like a bunch of doors everywhere. Oh, hello. I do appreciate that they're trying to distinctly...
When King Leoric came to court, he brought many nobles with him, and nobles, oddly enough, want noble crypts. So I showed up with my shovel, thinking to make easy profit by digging a few holes. Ha! There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe dirt, it seems.
That's Doris, the gravedigger from back in town. I do appreciate that our skeletons look distinctly different from enemy skeletons. It's cool shit, man. Obviously, they look kind of like over the top, contrasted, bright in comparison, but again, it's that idea of clarity, right? I definitely appreciate.
An interesting opponent. Night embraces you.
Oh, I love having these skeletons. Holy shit, dude. This is great. Big explosions. Now, I wonder if my skeletons are currently attacking something. I wonder if it extends the bar at the bottom. Oh! Get blowed up, boys. Yeah, I'm really curious by all of it. Oh, that was a corpse again. Okay, well, speaking of clarity, there's so much dust in the area from everything breaking out. Getting an alright amount of money, right? We're at 7 grand. It's not a lot, but still something. God, Leoric's crown, what a find. Once we get our gems, too, we live in the dream. But we're not even level 10 yet, so our gear can't even start breaking yet. I don't even remember when you start getting gems. Probably level 10, though.
Not enough essence.
Ah, shit. That's what I get. Yeah! You know, blow up the corpses just for the fun of it. Oh, crap. The gravediggers. Ghostly murderers.
The tragedies in these lands have left many restless spirits in their wake, and they demand retribution. These spirits will take out their vengeance on any unsuspecting individual who may pass, for they believe that the blood of the living will yet restore the lives that were ripped away from them.
Not enough essence.
I like how there's even lore about the ghosts. Like, Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 also did this stuff, and I love it. I eat this shit up, man.
Not enough essence.
Your death nears.
Like, I don't know, back in the day, I didn't really give too much of a crap about this sort of stuff. Unless the game really interested me, like maybe like a Final Fantasy or something. But like, nowadays, I don't know. I really like all the effort the developers put into making the story and the lore. Like, you can see the passion in it, man. I like it. All the extra content. content a lot of people will most likely just skip or not pay attention to or not care about. But it's content that I'm starting to really enjoy in these games. Ooh, don't mind if I do.
I understand so
Hey!
much more now.
Level 10. Did we look into these weird imp things, by the way? I hope so. I don't even remember what they're called. There we go, imps. I think we missed this one.
Demons have been known to devour their own young when no other nourishment is available. Their offspring, the imps, sometimes manage to flee and band together with other demon spawn. They rove in vicious packs, ready to descend upon the unwary traveler and rip his body to shreds with their tiny needle-sharp teeth.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Them hunting in packs, as you can see. I just exploded the corpses of my enemy's children. I love it. Fueled by death. Consuming a corpse increases your movement speed by 3% for 5 seconds. This effect can stack up to 10 times. Alright. And consuming a corpse has a chance to spawn a health globe. I'm gonna go with movement speed for now, just for fun. Yeah, I mean, honestly, movement speed's nice. Especially considering it can stack up to 10 times. That's potential of 50% movement speed buff. Or, oh, what am I talking about? 3%. So 30%. But still, that's still a lot. I read the 5 seconds again as a percentage because I'm smart. Oh god! Dude, those guys on like torment difficulties can just one tap you if you're not paying attention. Thankfully, a lot of the characters in this game later on are able to get access to an ability that allows them to come back to life if they get killed. It's really designed for hardcore, I find. But obviously, even in regular play, it's perfectly a justified perk to take. But if you're like more of a balls-to-the-wall player, right? You're like that person that plays Monster Hunter World, where, you know, you go for the meta builds where they have no defensive perks whatsoever. So if you get hit by a monster, you get one shot. You know, if you're that type of person, then sure, you can go for that. You can go for that in the normal mode. But if you're going to play hardcore or something, like, I'm so happy those abilities exist. That little, like, one life, that one last chance you get, a last resort to keep you going. Super important. Oh, man, there's more shit up here. Ah, terrible. All right, tell you what, I'm gonna pause it. Okay, I am back. I just wanted to get up here. I noticed the video time. Also, we earned a rite of passage over here, as you can see. Just to reach level 10. We did it, everyone. Almost there to level 7. Or 7D, rather. Oh, it was just this crappy chest. Well, alright. I'll take it. I'll take it. Lucky boots of the bear. Alright, everyone. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. If you did, consider clicking the like button and hiding in barrels, apparently. That's Skeleton's place of love. I mean, if you really think about it, that skeleton was in the barrel, which means that a human was in the barrel before then, and then it was converted into an undead skeleton. Right? Think about it. Think about it. Who's putting humans in barrels? Or was it already a skeleton? Who knows? Look, this guy's a little shifty. Maybe he was the one that put it in there. Who knows? Anyway, guys, hope you're all enjoying the series so far. I'm Acme101, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.